Alright, hey guys, welcome to Wrestling today. So we are back here at Atlanta Motor Speedway here for race 5 on the Season Exalted Cup Series. And yes, I am doing this race after posting a Nashville race. Of course, if you have just seen that race, yeah, it was a brutal mess. I think this race will be a lot better, although I know this version of Atlanta, there are sometimes wrecks turn 1. Surprisingly, in my testing though, there hasn't really been a wreck yet there. Anyway, here in today's race, I'm gonna try to get a better view for the cars here, even though I can't really. Caleb Campbell is on the pole here in Atlanta. Jalen Bounds starting second. Looks like Brett Campbell descending for me third and fourth. Cam Spinner, Will Bounds, Connor Jacklin, Jake Hoover. And as I'm trying to go through the back of the field here, so you got Matt AXCS and Jalen Turner. Jalen Turner won the last race, and it looks like Jace Turner and Cameron Perkins started in the top 10. We'll go let field rolling off here too. And we'll look through the rest of your field here. So Carl and Brady C, Bryce Smith, Billy Yates right there, and Eli Johnson, Nick Owens, Frank Sutton, Joshua Bartlett. Then there's Emma. Then Bob Smith, Jet Turner, Carly C. Then yeah, there's Oscar Caldwell. Then Skip Ripley. So yeah. So here in Atlanta. So this of course is the home race for the league here in general. So of course, as you know, me being from Georgia, literally 10 minutes from this racetrack. It's always when I come to Atlanta is where I know I really want to compete and do well because you know it is the home racetrack for me. And we'll see how this one goes here today. So Caleb Campbell is on the pole after a pretty bad run at Nashville. Him and Cindy, they talked about the incident at Nashville, and Caleb just warned her, don't do something dumb like that again, because if you do, you're not finishing second next time. I guess we all got from that. Jalen Bounds started second again. I think they both started 1-2 at Rockingham and Auto Club. And yeah, Jalen Turner did win the last race. An 8-point lead now over Cindy for me right now in the points, and yeah, we'll see how the points look here after Atlanta. This will be a 39-lap race here. Probably a really fast race too. These cars were really fast in practice and qualifying. There's a bit of a tire wear thing here too at this Atlanta as well, so you gotta watch out for that here today too. But anyway, as Field's gonna come off turn 4 here, pace car goes down, and hometown hero Caleb Campbell will lead us here to the green flag. 26 cars here in Atlanta, and we are racing here in Hampton, Georgia. Jalen Bounds had a jump there. Oh, Connor Jackson almost caused the wreck right there. I think he went down too low, and everybody's right behind, and Jalen Bounds comes out to the race lead. But Caleb Campbell, he is making a move back down the back here. Jalen Bounds right in front. Caleb's going to throw that 46 down to 3 and 4, and he's going to slide in front of number 5. And Caleb Campbell takes the race lead here. And his cousin Bill, they both live within this area. So this right here, as we run the first lap here in Atlanta. Caleb Campbell does lead lap 1 after eventually leading from the pole position there. And Jalen Bounds second, Brett Campbell third here, start off this one. And yeah, Caleb definitely very strong on this version of Atlanta. He has won the last 2 custom driver series races here. He also has a career mode race here, I think on the regular Atlanta. And I think the only non-Atlanta wins that were not Caleb Campbell, I think there's really only 2 of them. Jace Turner and Jet Skeeto among this version of Atlanta, not the 1980s version, which we will be having a finale at this season. So that's why this Atlanta race is earlier on in the season, and F46 right now is just flying here, Caleb. Only 2 tenths faster in the field right now. But yeah, they were getting down to 27s here. This is also the highest difficulty percentage of the season so far, based on these cars. And yeah, they're going 190. There are definitely some 200-mile-per-hour speeds here, by the way. As Caleb leads here early, Jalen Bounds second. Here's Cam Spinner in third, and you know Cam just being able to be like a slug, getting through everyone after wrecking at Nashville and finish there still in the top 10. And we'll see how he does here today. But yeah, right now sitting here in third. Will Bounds, who is pretty strong in most of Atlanta testing here. Right now running in fourth, and Brett Campbell in fifth. Brett, I think, does have a past Atlanta win somewhere back in the diecast race stuff. But a lot of the Georgia native drivers definitely want to show up here. But yeah, Caleb. Of course, we know Caleb Campbell Atlanta wins. Jalen Bounds. She won the Atlanta racing TFT series all doing competition racing to win the championship on this version of Atlanta as well, by the way. Will Bounds, he did win Atlanta too. And Cindy, this is her first race here. I guess her current home track here. They got Jace Turner. He's got a couple of Atlanta wins under his belt this past year. Definitely a really big Atlanta win last year in the Exalted Cup Series on the diecast racing side of things, where he basically Ross Chastain into the wall, coming the white flag, and then won the race. Jalen Turner, he hasn't won here in Atlanta yet. Madison Yates, she's been a veteran, really strong here back in the day in the year-long format seasons. I know she won at least 2 races games too. Of course, the hometown track here for basically a good few drivers here. Carter Wimland. He has a good few wins here, including his first ever race win and his first championship came here in the Eli Johnson, he's never won Atlanta, but he is a Georgia native. Jet Turner, newer here, so this is his first race here in Atlanta. Oh, that car, except for Emmett Barber right now, are actually running in the back of the field here early on here. And yeah, Caleb Campbell, he's kind of checked out here, but Jalen Bales and Cam Spinner are currently battling for second. Jalen, her and Cam have been battling a lot in the front here for position sometimes, and yes, of course, Cam kind of fly his way to second and make Jalen fall back here. And that is exactly what he's doing now. Sitting for me, currently sitting in the top 5 here early on in this one. Yeah, just having another good solid run here. Second in the standings. She is the rookie of the year leader over Madison Yates here at the moment. Of course, her and Madison, they both had a really good run in Nashville last race. And honestly, Will Balance, he was on the pole there. I forgot where he finished. I didn't really double check before this race. But yeah, and there's Jace right there. Jace trying a redemption run after his skateboard there at Nashville. And how about Connor Jackson top 10? He was top 10 here early. Like I said, I did bump up his rating a good bit after Rockingham. So he should be running better. Of course, Nashville kind of does there. But yeah, rating top 10 here early on. Just trying to get a good run here today. We'll see how he does here. And I think Cam Spinner is the only other non-Georgia driver in the top 10 at the moment. Yeah, he is. But yeah, so Caleb, he has pulled away to a 3-second lead so far on lap 10 to 39. So I guess we're probably going to today or here in a moment. I'll go and talk about some of the other things. So, of course, I'll probably do the second series alongside of this. But shoot, lost my train of thought there. Okay, so basically, I'm thinking about doing like a second series. So I talked about this a lot before, and honestly, just thinking about it, I should have started doing this in like 2021 of all channels. Like if I did around, where I could be doing like the years for NASCAR and the Cup Series. I talked about this a lot in the last 2 races, and I am definitely going to be doing it. And I am kind of already getting some of the ideas set up there. Just got to get the first season schedule put down. So basically, what it will be is I just choose like a year for NASCAR season with Cup cars, and most of the ones I already have chosen, I already have the mods for to run them. I have 10 seasons. I think 10 seasons written down right now for seasons I know I will do for years. The only one that's really back-to-back is 98 and 99. I have 2 separate drivers chosen. Because one goal I do have is I win a championship with a certain driver, like with what I have in 1999. I can't run as him in 2000, so I'll have to run as someone else. But if I don't win the championship, I still can run as in 2000 if I wanted to. But it's going to kind of be like, I'll just kind of run as a different driver every year. I'll probably have some seasons running as the same driver, like 2006, and I know 06 to 15, I'll have the same driver right now at the moment that I plan on running as. And of course, I'll just run on every track that was one time on that season, unless I can't get the track on NR2003. Like, I know Texas World's going to be a big one if I go way back in time. Honestly, right now I'm thinking like 1990 and up years till, I guess, the end of the Gen 6, since, and then I'll figure out how to get the next gen working on this game, and, yeah, I'll do the next gen as well for there are 2 to 3 years. I mean, this will be a long-term series, too, of course. I do have the time to do a good bit of season right now here in the spring and all the summer. But once I get back to the fall, back to school, we'll see how it goes. But definitely will be running on the channel. Of course, doing this series, too. And I will still do the custom drivers in other car mods as well. So, of course, this will be the main kind of custom car and number style series here with the Gen 6 and, yeah, there will definitely be season 2 of this, most likely. And then, like, I could do, like, the COTs again, or the Xfinity cars. I really do want to do an Xfinity season, since I don't want to do the 3 stuff. The trucks, I do want to do a truck season as well, definitely. And I wish I could get IndyCar, but I'm pretty sure the main mod, you have to be in with the Facebook page to even get it. So, yeah, I just can't get it right now. So, that's really all I have right now for all the 3 stuff here, halfway here in Atlanta. And, yeah, Caleb, he has really checked out here. Jalen Bell's Cam Spinner on second, third, and they're starting to line up a little back here. So, of course, I know this version of Atlanta is supposed to have the cars kind of running as a pack here, but for some reason in this game, they don't really run as a pack. And I know with this current kind of setting here, well, the way these cars are set up with the ratings, they do kind of get spread out. Like, if you notice, I noticed in the Auto Club during the break, which we're about to go to break here, I noticed at Auto Club that the cars actually stayed spread out there and didn't run as a pack, but I know the other series didn't pass. They ran as a pack at Auto Club, and they kind of ran as a pack here for a good bit. And yes, Caleb Campbell really pulled away here. We'll go to step aside here. I'm gonna cut a few laps, but I'll probably go quiet for a minute and let y'all watch the middle pack here and have some action. They are all close to each other. Yeah, we'll go right here in a few moments as Caleb Campbell is the race leader. Yeah, they're all running his line right here. Alright, welcome back here. So, Caleb Campbell is now lapping back in the field. So, I was going to come back at the start of the zero car. But Caleb just blew by him and he only got 1.5 seconds quicker than that. Actually, now being crashed behind here. I don't know why. I feel like the car sounds a little too loud. So, I don't want it to be like where you can just hear my echo while I'm trying to talk and take probably for it. But yeah, Caleb right now stuck behind Jet Turner and Skip Ripley here. You know, he had incidents with them in the first 4 races here. Daytona, Skip Ripley turned Caleb and basically found the Daytona race. Caleb and Jet Turner got together in Nashville after Caleb was starting to have a really bad day there. And yeah, he's going to get around Skip there and go on the outside. Ooh, that was close with the number 9 there. Yeah, this 46 is still hooked up. He's running 28 second laps, and they are running in the 30s here. So, of course, like I said, the tire wear here, this is really kind of one of the bigger things, too. Caleb was kind of excited about was running this Atlanta, too. And just like you saw at Rockingham as well, where, like, the tire wear is kind of very big. It's very big here, to where everyone does kind of slow. I mean, Caleb will probably slow it up a little bit, good bit, too. But, yeah, this helps Caleb be able to run really good here. It isn't really a good shot to win here, of course. I would say Caleb's probably rating the most laps around this Atlanta, as well compared to other tracks as well. So yeah, he knows this racetrack like the back of his hand basically here. And yeah, I mean it is his backyard as well. Like I said, always whenever you come to whenever I go to Atlanta and races, I always want to do my best because it's my home track. I want to show up with home fans here. And yeah, that's exactly what Caleb is doing here today. Yes, 46, still second and a half, almost a second and a half off of his lap. Actually, yeah, about second, 1.7 to be exact, off his best lap. But yeah, really fast here. These cars have been really fast-paced here today in this race well, Atlanta. This might be our fastest race of the season, honestly, too. But yeah, as Caleb is catching up to Emma Bartlett right here and Eli Johnson, they are right into the top 20 here, 18th and 19th respectively. And yeah, as Caleb's going to lap Emma Bartlett here. So both the Bartletts, they originally were from Georgia. They moved to Tennessee recently. Tennessee natives right now in the field. And there's Eli Johnson. I think the second Georgia driver to be lapped here by Caleb. Jet Turner was the first one. And yeah, Carter Limlin. I think Carter is next. Carter, Cameron, and Connor. Cameron Perkins had a good run in Nashville, actually. He'll probably do very well in the road courses, honestly, too, here coming up. Then you got Carter Limlin in the one car, not really having a strong day here. I don't even think he had a good run at Nashville either, so Caleb is here. Going to work the outside lane here a good bit to pass these guys as well here in Atlanta, but Caleb is going to stay line at 74 for now. 10 laps to go here in Atlanta. And yeah, so we're nearing the end of this one. Caleb is just working on lap traffic here, and I think everybody else, we'll just go through this. I think everybody else in the front pack, yeah, there's a whole front pack right here. This is why nobody's trying to catch Caleb. They're all racing this Jalen Turner going third now. On the other Jalen show, finally this season, running for position here. This is for third. Jace Turner up here having a good run so far. Will Downs as well. Jake Hoover, he needs to have a good run. He hasn't really had many great runs this season. He might have got his first top 10 of the season last race, honestly, too. Or honestly, so he is up here, then Rick Campbell up here as well. And yeah, Bracy, Massey fighting for last spot top 10. Actually, Billy's the only rookie running top 10 there, Cindy for me right there in 21. And Caleb is right there on Ryan Smith. Now, I'll cut away one more time here real quick, and we'll get to the final about 5 laps here. All right, coming to 5 laps to go here, and if you remember Nashville, yeah, there was one incident between these two right here. Caleb sitting for me. Like I said, they talked about the incident after the race there. Caleb was just really upset at the moment, and yeah, they talked it over after that race. But yeah, so we're at 5 laps to go here. I also couldn't help but notice, looking at the lap time, looking at the 46 and the 0121, somehow the 46 is running its second fastest in the field still, on worn out tires here. Yeah, Caleb is just walked in here in today's race. You know, I guess a lot of after what happened at Nashville, Caleb was really upset about the end of the race, so he said, hey, I'm going to go out here and run very well on track. Actually, this should be time to go here now. Yeah, just go out here and run very well at my home track after the abysmal race last week. Or probably earlier today on YouTube. It actually ran yesterday or like 2 days ago and ran the race. And I just made this one this morning while Nashville was getting ready to be uploaded. But yeah, so Brady C. Caleb's working on Brady C here next. Cleveland next race. I have tested the racetrack out a little bit. I am going to probably have difficulty very down, and I'll just try to go easy there and not try to win the race. Because, yeah, it's the first time we're in Cleveland, and I feel like the road courses are really kind of hard for me right now to figure out. But yes, Caleb is right behind Brady C here, looking a lot zero. First time Hooters team is out here, and it looks like Hooters' car is not going to have an amazing day here, unfortunately. But yeah, Caleb Campbell going around Brady C here, one of his main YouTube rivals in the field. And going through right away to Latvia, Cam Spinner is currently sitting in second here, playing this one. And actually, this whole pack is next for Caleb, as yeah, Cam Spinner and Jason are pulled away from both Jalen's, and then Jake, Billy, Will. And yeah, there's Caleb once again. He's gonna be right behind Brett Campbell here. 3 laps to go here in Atlanta, and yeah, just a really strong day here for Caleb in general. And yeah, he's just gonna easily, looks like he's gonna win this one here. Not gonna just in case the 46 does get spun out by the 7 here somehow. But it's strong right here, like I said earlier, and I'll say it again too. The hometown track is where you want to go out there and show everyone how good you are. And yeah, that's exactly what Caleb did here too, especially after the last race at Nashville, with how bad that one ended. Of course, Daytona didn't end well either, and Caleb dominated, and kind of dominated Auto Club too there in the end after getting tires. But yeah, 2 laps to go here in Atlanta. As Caleb does pass Brett Campbell, Brett does get around Caleb as he's taking it easy here in the end. Just not trying to lap everybody, just without being lapped here. But yeah, coming to the white flag here, coming to 1 lap to go. And this is probably now going to be the track where Caleb has his most career wins at here today on the last lap. Should be his 33rd win overall. Of course, I did count his overall wins a few days ago. And yeah, another one here in Atlanta. This will be the 3rd one in a row here for the Country Driver Series. 3rd one in a row as well. And the 2019 mod as well, believe it or not. But yes, Caleb comes to 3 and 4 for the final time. Coming out turn number 4. And the hometown hero, the native here of Hampton, Georgia, Caleb Campbell, he is going to get the win here at Atlanta Motor Speedway once again. Just Brett and everybody else can talk after the last here by Caleb. So yeah, it was definitely very interesting here on this one. They're all slow cars. And surprisingly, it doesn't seem like that they're Cam Spinner and Jace Turner are going to catch him, but Cam Spinner will come around and finish second once again, and that is great. There's Billy Yates there, going to get top 5. It looks like. Yeah, and there. Oh, Cindy just gave Caleb a little congratulatory bump there. Actually, let's go watch that. That was hilarious. Yeah, this actually happened after the race. Yeah, as Caleb was slowly going around, there it is, just saying good job there to Caleb Campbell from Cindy. After they both got together, that was not even intentional either. I didn't notice that until it happened. But yes, Caleb goes to the front stretch here. And he will celebrate his 33rd career win and his 4th overall on his home track of Atlanta Motor Speedway. As Caleb Campbell burned down here, also the first legit official win for the Texas Roadhouse 46. That is very good for Caleb as well. As Caleb burned down here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. I did go try to find out Victor Lane was made on this track where you can enter it, but you can't. But you can't enter Victor Lane, so I'm gonna leave that up there for a second. Actually, yeah, just go ahead and pause this real quick. Yeah, like I said, I couldn't find Victor Lane, so then I'm just gonna skip all that part. But anyway, let's go ahead and as this race is done, let's go look at your results here from this race here today. As Kale gets to get out of the car here and celebrate with the fans. Let's go look at your results here, and after look at the points here after this one here at Atlanta. All right, so I figured she should qualifying first. So yeah, Kale did. Actually, he had a rocket in qualifying. This is actually practice here. Yeah, there was a this 46 was a rocket all weekend. Yeah, I didn't really run happy hour at all, but yeah, so I did practice here to really see how his guys were run because, like I said, this race was actually put right on the difficulty. The game had it for me, and yeah, I was still just right there, a little faster than the field here, and it was definitely. I wasn't sure if I was going to pull away as much as I did as well in this one. But yeah, there's your qualifying results, and yeah, I had an absolute rocket. That's actually probably my record here in the lap here in Atlanta. Yeah, here's the results here. Caleb Campbell did lead every lap here today. Cam Spinner once again in second. Jason Turner third. Billy Yates first top five for him this season in fourth, and Jalen Turner in fifth. The only non-Georgia native in the top five is Cam Spinner, and him and Brady are both the non-Georgia natives in top 10 here. So yeah, the CRL is still ran by Georgia drivers here as well. And no DNS here, of course, day. I think this is the third race with no DNS. We didn't have one at Rockingham. Auto Club were here. Then yeah, Cindy got 11th, Madison Yates, Ryan Smith, and there's everybody else really in the field here. Who didn't really have great days here in Atlanta. And yeah, like I said, this is actually the highest I've had so far in the AI strength. And yeah, it was definitely a really just a really big race here, dominated by Caleb here mostly. And yeah, that'll really do it here for the video here, and we'll go and end off this part and go look at your points here after 5 races here in the season. All right. So this is showing after California here, but it should be after Atlanta. So there was something funny I didn't notice after the Atlanta race here, doing the export results into points. So it actually shows a little coding thing for where the races are kind of summoned on here. And honestly, I might just start typing it that way whenever I do these after these videos, or I guess for the recording, I once did forget to do the results and did this before the recording started because I hit OBS to record before I pulled the replay, and then of course I started the broadcast for the whole race here. But anyway, out of the way here. So here are your points here. So yeah, Jalen Turner's still the points leader. So like I said, that 22-point gap take away from her. She does pull out to a 14-point lead over Cindy for me here. And if you're curious about the gap kill Campbell, I believe it should be 23 points. So from like probably 30 to 23 after the race, at here in Atlanta, of course, it was more accurate to this race, but yeah, there was a little bit of a mess up here with the points. Atlanta got put right here actually. But yeah, so Jalen Turner is still the points leader here after her first one. Actually, her and Cindy were both their first one. Still top 2 in the points, and Cam is right there behind Cindy. So yeah, Cam Spinner is right up there as well in the points. So yeah, I got to really watch out for him this season. So that 13 has seemed to run very good here no matter what so far. And he's actually the highest in the points without a single lap led either, funny enough. Caleb is actually the first to break 100 laps led. Madison has the second most laps led with 48 so far among everybody else in the laps. And I think 27 for Cindy is the next big one, actually. I think she led, I don't know how much she led in Nashville. I forgot to look at that. Carter Lynn was still top 5. Madison Yates, Billy Yates, Brett Campbell, Jalen Bales, Jake Hoover top 10. I think Jace is supposed to be, is actually right here, either in front or behind Braden C, as he is right here. So he should have 156. So yeah, he's right there, right, just right in front of Bracy, right behind Cameron Perkins, and Connor Jacklin are tied for 12th. And yeah, they're bouncing the points here. I was thinking about adding on one new driver. That was going to bring back in the series I was going to do with the diecast racing. In this series, I was going to make a custom car for her, but haven't done it yet. I think I meant to have her debut in this Atlanta race, but of course I was like, hey, I'm going to make the Atlanta race. If I might have them debut at Cleveland if I want to, or if not, I'll just save them for a future season. But yeah, so that'll really do it here for this video. Of course, you know, definitely redemption for Caleb Campbell after the Atlanta race, how that one, or after Nashville, after that one went. But yeah, so the next race will be Cleveland. It will be the first road course race on the season. And yeah, I'm going to make sure the track is good dialed in there to not have the race be demolition derby. It might just be a tough race for the 46 again, but it shouldn't really be too many wrecks. I mean, they may not even be cautious for wrecks there, honestly, too, because it's a road course. But we'll just see how that one goes here. And thank you for support channel like always we do. And if you leave a like on video all the time as well as appreciated. As I'm going through this season here, trying to fly through the season, just have fun with it. Of course, Mother Series 2, and actually I'm gonna do the year long stuff. I'm actually not gonna do this as broadcasted races. I might just do it to where I'm actually racing in the cockpit and talking. The only issue is I'm not sure how my laptop picks up with the mic because I'll have the laptop a little bit away from me. So I do use my TV as kind of like a monitor to run with the game here, and I don't really have a mic set up either for this computer. But that'll do it for this video. Thank you for watching once again. As Kill Kim with K 6 signing out, and I'll see y'all next time.